I would not protect you. In fact, I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want.
Is this who we are, America?
Build that wall! Build that wall! Build that wall!
Donald Trump standing with Vladimir Putin shames what it means to be an American.
Fired heroic generals, demanded loyalty over competence, turned the Justice Department into his revenge machine.
No, I wouldn't lift a finger to shield you. In fact, I'd stand back and let them have their way entirely. Is this the nation we've become? America? Build that wall. Build that wall. Build that wall. Donald Trump cozying up to Vladimir Putin tarnishes the very idea of what it means to be American. He dismissed decorated generals who put duty over devotion to him. He turned the Justice Department into a personal vendetta machine. And here's the thing. When your opponent is busy tripping over himself, you don't step and stop it. That's exactly what the Lincoln Project understands about Trump. Instead of only ridiculing him, their latest ad managed to bait him into becoming their loudest promoter. Stick with me, and I'll walk you through frame by frame how they crafted the perfect Trump trap and the absurd meltdown that followed. It's not just entertaining. It's a masterclass in how easily someone like Trump can be played like a cheap violin if you know his pressure points. Quick favor before we go further. If you're enjoying this breakdown, hit like and subscribe. Believe it or not, over 92% of you watching haven't subscribed yet. It's free, takes seconds, and means the world to us. Already subscribed? Fantastic. Thanks for that. Now let's get back to it. Ever notice how some people can't resist lashing out when you push just the right button?
League. But to punish, he purged loyal Americans from government. He pardoned terrorists and criminals. This isn't a second term. It's Trump's second chance to end American. Let this guy steal your private data and wreck Social Security. Our allies betrayed. Ukraine sold out to Putin.
The Lincoln Project knows exactly which buttons to press on Trump. They've turned needling him into a science. And this latest ad may be their sharpest hook yet. Studying it shot by shot, you'll see they didn't just toss together random insults. The narrative is clear. Trump didn't return a lead. He came back to settle scores. He swept out loyal Americans, pardoned extremists and criminals, and sees a second term as his last shot to dismantle the country. He betrayed allies, sold out to Putin, and fed his own ego first. They set a psychological snare instead of just hurling barbs. The ad opens with unflattering images, sweaty, disheveled, awkward angles highlighting his double chin and that unmistakable orange hue. For a man who spends hours on hair and makeup, that's a knife to the gut. But they didn't stop there. His masculinity gets chipped away by showing leaders who appear stronger, calmer, more competent. It drives him crazy. Then comes the most vicious jab, calling him a loser. That word is kryptonite for Trump.
We're going to build a wall. It's going to be built.
Donald Trump stands on the other side of the wall.
Wrong to get in bed with Putin. Wrong for an American president to call himself a king. Trump thought we'd give up without a fight, that we'd be too scared to push back. Well, fuck that, and fuck him.
And who still can't admit he lost in 2020. The Lincoln Project knows it and hits it often. Visually, they're cunning. They contrast Trump's confused, awkward posture with opponents looking composed and presidential. They even zoom in on his famously small hands, a sore spot for decades. The pacing is deliberate, starting with light jabs, ramping up until his temper is primed to blow. And timing? Spot on. They launched it when Trump was already defensive, juggling legal trouble and campaign stress. That's when you strike. It's the same tactic they've used before, like questioning his stamina, which sent him rambling about ramps and water glasses, or mocking rally sizes, which made him brag about crowds. They know his strings and pull them with precision. Sure enough, he bit hard.
No, I would not protect you. In fact, I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want.
Is this who we are, America?
Never mind the thousands of lies I have told to you. Oh, so don't cry for me, Secret Service!
Within hours, Truth Social lit up with him ranting about losers and haters and boasting about his health. Then he shared the ad himself, blasting it to millions. pure gold for his opponents. And that's the brilliance. They don't need huge ad budgets when Trump will broadcast their work for free. Every time he reacts, he validates their point. He becomes the megaphone for attacks on himself. Why does he keep falling for it? Simple. His self-worth is tied to his image. Challenge that image, and he sees it as an existential threat. He has no ideological anchor, no deeper principle, just the brand of winner. And when that's mocked, he has to respond. The Lincoln Project has mapped his insecurities like a doctor charting nerve endings. Appearance, masculinity, and the label loser. Push any one of these, and he jumps. Push 2 or 3, and he explodes. It's a loop now. They bait. He reacts, they refine their bait. Over time, they've gotten so precise they can almost script his reply before he makes it. Sometimes he even repeats their lines while trying to deny them. My hands aren't small, or orange is not my color, unintentionally confirming the mockery.
Build that wall! Build that wall! Build that wall!
Donald Trump standing with Vladimir Putin shames what it means to be an American.
The truth is, I will infect you while on my joyride. I spread the virus.
In the end, Trump has become their unpaid PR department, their amplification system, their marketing team rolled into one, wrapped in a bright orange package. Every meltdown, every late-night post, every rant just proves their point, and they know he'll keep doing it.
Which side of the wall are you on? Freedom or might makes right? America or Donald Trump?
All through my tweeting, my mad existence, I broke my promise.